Now let's understand why the normal distribution is so important. Not just because of its shape, but because of the properties behind it. And the first and most important idea is the central limit theorem. This theorem says something very powerful. If you take many independent random variables and add them together, their result will tend to follow a normal distribution. And here is the surprising part. This happens even if the original values were not normally distributed. So you can start with completely different types of data, but once you combine enough of them, the result starts looking like a bell curve. This explains why we see normal distributions everywhere. Many real-world phenomena are not caused by one factor. They're caused by many small independent effects. When all these effects combine, they naturally form a normal distribution. For example, think of a person's height. It depends on many factors: genetics, nutrition, environment, and more. All of these combine together, and the result is a bell-shaped distribution. Another example. Imagine drawing random playing cards and adding their values. Each card is uniformly distributed, but if you keep summing many draws, the final distribution starts looking like a bell curve. That is the power of central limit theorem. Now the second reason the normal distribution is important is its simplicity. It is fully defined by just two values, the mean and the standard deviation. The mean tells us where the center is, and the standard deviation tells us how spread out the data is. And that's it. With just these two parameters, we can describe the entire distribution. This makes it very efficient and easy to use in models. Now the third reason is very important in case of machine learning, and that is mathematical traceability. This basically means the math becomes easier to work with. When we assume a normal distribution, many complex calculations simplify, and there is one powerful property. If we start with a normal prior and use a normal likelihood, the result we get is also a normal distribution. So everything stays in the same family. This allows us to solve problems exactly without needing heavy approximations. And that's big advantage in Bayesian machine learning. So to summarize the intuition, the normal distribution appears naturally because of many small effects combining. It is simple because it only needs two parameters, and it is powerful because it makes the math easier. That's why it's becoming one of the most important tools in statistics and machine learning today. Now we'll see the central limit theorem visualization intuitively using a simple Python example. What this code here is doing is actually very simple. We are generating a random number of uniform distributions. That means every value between 0 and 1 is equally likely. Now, instead of taking just one value, we start adding multiple random values together. And we repeat this process thousands of times. So each data point you see here in the plot below is actually a sum of several random variables. Now let's understand what happens step by step. So when n equals to 1, we are just taking one random value. So the result is exactly what we expect, a flat distribution. Every value is equally likely. Well, somehow, because we don't see exactly a flat distribution, but I think you understand what I'm trying to say. But when we go to n equals to 2, we start adding two random values. Now, something interesting happens here. The shape is no longer flat. It starts to look like a triangle. Why? Because middle values become more common when you add numbers together. Now when we increase it further, say n equals to 5, the shape starts becoming smoother. You begin to see a curve forming here. And when we go to something like n equals to 30, we get a very clear result, a smooth bell-shaped curve. So even though we started with a uniform distribution, by simply adding multiple independent variables, we end up with a normal distribution. And that is exactly what the central limit theorem tells us. As we combine more and more independent factors, the final result naturally becomes a Gaussian. And this is why normal distributions appear everywhere. Not because data is magically normal, but because most real-world outcomes are the result of many small independent effects added together. So this visualization is not just a plot, it's a proof of why the bell curve is unavoidable in real life. And this is exactly why the normal distribution becomes so important in machine learning.